Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Hey man, I just want to say thank y'all. Thank y'all. I definitely want to always thank y'all. Got a question, man. One man heard a beat, the other man heard a number one hit. Have you ever been in a situation like that where you felt something was not valuable to you? You didn't see the value in it and you passed up on it only for someone to get that valuablest object that you had options to keep in your possession, and then somebody else got it and they turned and figure out how to turn that possession into gold, into platinum, into something amazing. Have you ever been in a position like that to where you like, I can't believe I gave that away? Have you ever been like that? Let's talk about it, man. Let's jump into it. You know, I want to run this video. This is based around Fat Joe and 50 Cent. And I want to give my reaction of how I feel towards what the situation tells me. Let's talk about it, man. But what do we always do? You know our number one saying here at the MAIL MANN Show. What we do, we think in the box. We think outside the box. We think around the box, under the box, above the box. And what is the box? The world is our box, because we're going to do any and everything that we got to do to make it happen, baby. We're going to make that grind come to life, and we're going to do it legal and right. So keep on grinding. Don't let nobody stop you. I'm at only 150 subscribers, but I love to run my mouth. I've been running it for so long. I like to talk. I love to conversate, and I'm going to keep doing it because one day we're going to be there. We're going to be there, baby. So I'm telling you, keep doing it. Think outside the box. And I'm going to share my story with y'all as I continuously to grow. But so we can get that 150 subscriber number up, I would be glad if y'all could do me a favor. I hope that you're enjoying the podcast. I just ask one thing. Could you like, subscribe, and follow? Tell a friend. Leave a comment. I'm trying to grow this channel, and I want to grow it with you. Now let's get back to this entertaining content. All right, let's jump right into it, man. We ain't going to hold up, waste no time. We're going to jump right into it.
Fat Joe always says he made
candy shop.
Take you to the candy shop.
I just can't see Joe. Damn. He always says he made it.
Made that beat. The way I make beats with Scott's is he could play whatever.
He made it.
Fat Joe is my brother.
Yes, my brother too.
Seeing that you had, creative input on like the candy shop beat.
Candy shop, we made it for me.
For him.
For him. I wasn't making that song for 50 Cent.
Right. So,
the bulk of the main part of the song, you know what I mean? All that, like, yeah, obviously it's my language, it's my keyboards,
right,
my drums, all that stuff. But I sat and he was an inspiration to me during the making that. And then his suggestion to put the I was like calling after we made that song. I was like, "Yo, we got one, bro. This is like, to me, in my eyes,
Fat Joe.
I was telling him like, "Yo, this is fire." He's like, "I don't know, it's a little soft. It seems like a bit poppy for me, and this and that." I'm like, "Joe, this is a hot record."
Scott called me like 20, 30 times and was like, "Yo, you sure you don't want this beat? You sure?" I was like, "Nah, he can have it. He can have it." We didn't have beef at the time. So I was like, "Nah, he can have it, no problem. This, that." He could run with it.
And
at the time,
50 Cent turned that into some other shit. He called me 20 times. "Are you sure I could give it to 50? This before any beef or anything." I was like, "Yeah, give it to him." Man, every time I hear that motherfucker, I'd be like, "God damn."
One of the most talented motherfuckers.
Yes, he is.
And he changed my life.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm right into it. I want to use this as a learning moment to everybody that watches my video. No matter where you at in the world, I want to use this as a learning moment. Joe seen the song as not fitting his lifestyle or not fitting his swag or whatever. It wasn't going in the direction that he seen himself moving in. Then you have this new artist that's coming in and he's taking songs left to right and turning them into hits. He heard the beat and was like, I got something for it. Let me put something down on it. Well, transition it to anything in life. You can take a 1975 pickup truck, and one person might say, man, I can't do nothing with that truck. I need me a 2026. I'm going to give me a 2026. I'm going to go do this. And then another person is going to come along and say, man, this is just what I've been looking for. I'll take this 1976 F-250, a Chevy 2500 or whatever. I'll take that truck, man. Give it to me. You know, it's how much it is, $1,000. I'm going to take it. And that person go out there and use that truck, that 1976 truck, and make hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now if he want to buy him a 2026, he don't have to finance. He can walk on the lot and buy it cash. He's seen the value of the long run and made it work for himself. Not saying that the person that went and bought the 2026 in advance wasn't successful. He just put more unnecessary financial strain on himself because he didn't see the value and have the vision of how to make that 1976 truck work in his benefit when somebody else came along and seen the value and how to make it work for where they're going with their life. So I want people to take this music moment as an educational moment, apply it to your life. How can you take something that somebody else might not see the value in it and make it become something great for you and very valuable for you? It doesn't necessarily have to be a beat. It doesn't have to be a song, but it can be, if you want to get into real estate, it could be a house that a person might look at and say, man, I ain't finna do that. That house is trash. I'm not going to do it. It ain't going to make a lot of money, or it's going to take too much money for me to invest into it to get it up to standards, to bring it to where it will be worth something. And then it'll take me too long to recoup my initial investment back. I don't want to mess with it, or it might be too hard to sell. But then you have that next person that comes on and has a completely different vision and say, you know what? It might take me a good little amount of money to renovate it, but I'll put a lot of the labor work in to save on that money and get this up and running. And to get my money back faster, what I'm going to do so I can own the asset is, instead of renting out the house as a whole, it's a 5-bedroom, or I can make it a 6-bedroom home with a 3 baths or maybe 4 baths, and I'll rent out those rooms for $300 a week. And if I got 5 rooms, I'm making now 3, 6, 9, 12, $1,500 a week, $6,000 a month. If you times that times 12 months, I'm making $72,000. If I bought the property because it was so bad, and I bought it for maybe, I'm just throwing hypothetical numbers out, $40,000, I had to drop another $50,000 into it to renovate it, to bring it up. So I'm $90,000 in, so 90 grand. And then the first year I come back and make $72,000. And then the second year, did I do that right? 6, yes, 12, 72,000. So then the next year I go and make another 72,000. I done made back my initial investment of the 90,000 on top of making me a, what's that? 144, and then you take 90 out that, so that's $54,000 profit in a 2-year time frame. So always remember that just because somebody doesn't see the value in something, don't let that discourage you from going out and finding the value into it, because what somebody else trash, as they always say, is the next man's treasure. So continue to push forward with what you see the treasure in, because it's not meant for everybody to see your vision. That's the reason why it's your vision. It was given to you for you to be able to articulate it and to be able to maneuver around and be able to bring it to the world and bring it to life. It's your vision. So indulge on enjoying your vision because God gave it to you. That's what my whole message is with this whole situation. Plus, y'all know I love music. I'm music heavy. I'm a producer, engineer, artist. So music is my thing. That's what I love, man. Hey, until next time, I love y'all. We up out of here. We still at 150,000 subscribers at the time of this recording. So I thank all my 150 subscribers, and hopefully everybody that's watching, they tell them a friend, go rock out with Mail Man, listen to his different perspective and how he reacts to the videos and give his side and visions of it. And hopefully they subscribe and y'all keep coming back and we keep growing, and this channel is just going to get bigger and bigger. And I got so much I want to do with this channel to where I'm going to pour into everybody that becomes part of this family and make everybody have a different mindset and train of thought. So grow with me as I grow with you. Love y'all, man. Make sure y'all go over there to Now You See Me, man. Check out them hoodies. Check out them hoodies.